Hello, St. Patrick's and friends of St. Patrick's. I hope you're having a great week so far. We had a 3-day weekend, obviously, and it was a great time to be with the family. I hope all of you got a chance to enjoy some time away from work and doing the things that you love to do. We are doing a sermon series we don't often do where it's like topical. And this coming Sunday, the passage in the Gospels is actually from Mark chapter 12. And let me give you a heads up that this passage describes, Jesus was asked many questions throughout his ministry. But the last question is found here in Mark chapter 12. And it's profound because in some sense, all the teaching of Jesus ends up here. This is where it's heading. And it's this question. Someone asked him, somebody who was a student, maybe even a teacher, asked him, what's the most important thing? It's not unlike the question sometimes you may see people ask random people on the street, or people of success will ask them, what's one thing that you've learned that you'd want to share with everybody else? It's like asking, what's the rule of life? What's the thing that you chose to do with your life, which was the most important, that shaped everything else? To ask Jesus this question is profound, and you almost get a sense where people would hold their breath at his answer. And his answer is something that we do, that we say every Sunday when we gather as a church. It's the common understanding of what you're supposed to do. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. That's the most important thing that you can do. If there's one thing you do in your life, do that. But he doesn't stop there, of course. There's a second commandment that goes with it that in many respects can't be separated from it. And it says to love your neighbor as yourself. Now, these two commandments are found in different places in the Old Testament, but Jesus combines the two as if they're two sides of the same coin. And how is that possible? Well, because if the most important commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind and strength, and we also know from Genesis chapter 1 that every human being, male and female, has been created in the image of God, then as image bearers and people, of course, creation that God loves, then it's not enough to just love God. We must love our neighbors as well, because they bear the image of God himself. It's almost as if God is saying, love me, and by extension, you'll love all the things that I love, beginning with other human beings. We wonder how we can love others, love those who are annoying, love those who are difficult. Sometimes there are people in our own family, or even loving our enemies or people we disagree with vehemently, maybe in politics or religion or whatnot. And yet God still says, love them. I find it fascinating, important, and instructive that we say these two laws every Sunday, because it's one of those things that we need to be reminded of constantly. It's difficult, isn't it? We only love God because he first loved us. That's how we know how to love him. Without him loving us, we wouldn't know how to. And the only reason we know how to love, or that we should love everyone, is because we learned love from God. Our own love in God has shaped us. So I don't know. I'm fascinated that we get to not only repeat this every Sunday, but now this Sunday we're actually going to be studying this passage a little bit in depth. But I just want to share that with you and hope it strikes you well. We've got some changes coming up, guys, in the church. Pastorates will begin this coming week, the second week of September, and two of the pastorates are moving to Sunday mornings, actually. If you're still interested in meeting in the evening, please let us know. We're gathering names for that as well. If you have any questions, like I said, reach out, shoot us an email, go check us out on the website, and hope to see you all Sunday. God bless you all.